Hello world, this is Frederick and this is going to be a short explanation video regarding my final project for the Harvard CS50 computer science course. I've built a small responsive web application with Python's micro framework Flask, and obviously JavaScript, HTML and CSS are also included. Some of the web application's features can be found below, like profile overview, your Spotify footprint, track and playlist analytics, but I suggest we'll have a look at them after we're logged into the application. Clicking the login button will connect you with the Spotify authentication, which will ask you for some basic information like reading your playlist, your username, your email, reading your current playlists, and also creating unique playlists with the different web applications tools. After logging in with your Spotify account, you'll get an overview of some profile data like display name, followers, subscription, your playlists, amount of saved tracks, etc. But you'll also get an overview of your recently played tracks. There's also an interesting button over here, Track Analytics, which we'll look at in just a moment. In the navigation bar, you can navigate to an overview of your current playlists with also this interesting button, the Playlist Analytics button, which we'll also look at in a moment. Clicking this playlist will give you also an overview of the entire playlist with all the tracks included. Next, we'll have a look at your Spotify statistics. This gives you data about your top tracks, your top artists, and your top genres in different time ranges like short term, medium term, and long term. Let's have a look at short term. There you go. Secondly, there's Track Analytics, which gives you access to Spotify's database. This gives me interesting data about the track's audio features, which are explained over here. Also, the data is included. And the track loudness. And if I want, I can also play the track again just by clicking the play button over here. As I've mentioned, there's also something like Playlist Analytics, and this gives you access to all of your saved playlists. This calculates some analysis just like we saw before, like Danceability, Speechiness, Energy, Valence, and Tempo for the entire playlist, so it's an average. This, for example, is a very energetic and quite danceable playlist. At last, there's Party Planner. It's one of my favorites. There's an how to use included, but I'll quickly explain it how this works. Let's say I quickly want to create a unique playlist with a lot of artists and all their top tracks. You can just look up an artist. I'll add these just as an example, Nick Drake, Drake White. Then we could click the generate party playlist. This only takes a few seconds and this will draw up an entire playlist, a new playlist, a unique playlist with all the top tracks of the aforementioned artists. You'll also get an entire overview of the playlist contents and its audio features, just like we saw with playlist analytics. Obviously, you can also create this playlist in your Spotify account. I can enter a name and a description, which is optional, and clicking this button will create the playlist in my Spotify account. So this concludes my explanation video, which I made as short as possible. I hope you enjoy the web application. This was CS50.